Yo, what's up, Snappers? We have the new season of Marvel Snap dropping in just a few days. It's called Days of Future Past, and we have 4 new cards to go over here that are entering the game. And I'm going to go over them. I'm going to tell you what I think about them and give them a rating from 1 to 4. I'm going to go in order of when they come out. So it's going to be 1 every single week, starting with Nimrod, the Season Pass card. When this is destroyed, add a copy to each location. It's a 5/5. So if you buff it up or if it's reduced in power, then when it is destroyed, it's going to summon those copies with the new stats on it. So of course, the first thing that comes to mind is like a regular destroy deck with Carnage and Deathlock, that kind of stuff. But also, as they showcase in the video right here, I'm going to show it on the screen. This is actually insane with Galactus. It allows you to drop Galactus on turn 6, and it's still very powerful. Usually when you drop Galactus by itself on turn 6, then it's just 2 power on that lane, or maybe you get the Wolverine on there as well, and it's not too bad. But with Nimrod, depending on the order of the locations, you can potentially get an extra 10 power on that lane on turn 6 with Galactus, and that is actually a big deal. Of course, it is 5 energy, so you won't get to destroy it too much usually in a regular destroy deck, but you might be able to wave it out a little early, get some extra destroys on it, and this could be pretty powerful. I'm going to give this card 3 stars. The week following the season dropping, we're going to get Kitty Pryde, which is a 1 energy, 0 power card. You can return this to your hand to gain +2 power. This is a very unique effect that we haven't seen, and how it works essentially is you can return this card to your hand and then play it again on the same turn, but it has to be on the board already. So let's say I drop this on turn 1 for 1 energy, then the next turn I can return it to my hand for free, play it again for 1 energy, and it'll be +2 power now. And you can keep doing that over and over. So the earlier that you get Kitty Pryde down, the better. This card synergizes so well with the entire bounce deck package with Collector, Bishop, Angela, just everything in that list. This card is perfect for it. So honestly, I think this card is crazy strong. The fact that you can bounce it and play it again on the same turn, and then sometimes you can even hold it to play around Killmonger or something like that. I think this card is a 4-star card. Next up is Master Mold. It is a 2/2. On reveal, add 2 Sentinels to your opponent's hand. The obvious synergy with this card is Ronin. Ronin gets buffed more the more cards that your opponent has in their hand. So you're giving them more cards, you're helping out your Ronin, but you can also deny your opponent draws by filling up their hand with the Master Mold, so then they miss out on a draw because their hand is full. Is that going to be that powerful? Does it make it worth it? I mean, you're not sacrificing too much power to play this card, so maybe. But in some cases, you're going to be helping out other people's decks if they're running Collector, if they're running Devil Dinosaur. So I'm not sure if the payoff is worth it if you're not playing Ronin. I'm going to give this card 2 stars. And last up, we have Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Say that 5 times fast. It is a 3 energy, 2 power card. After any card is played here, destroy this card and that card. This card is very interesting. I think it's definitely a tech card. It's not going to be useful in a lot of situations, but it could actually put in a lot of work against decks that only play 1 card a turn, like a Shuri deck, which is one of the most powerful cards, one of the most powerful decks in the game. You can also destroy your own cards, which is actually kind of an interesting element as well, with maybe like a Deadpool kind of deck, or even with Nimrod. But if your opponent plays something into it first before you get to do that, then it messes up the whole thing. So not so crazy about that part, but yeah, this card is cool. It is a nice tech card in the game, but I'm going to give it a 2 stars. And those are the 4 cards coming to Marvel Snap in this next month. In this month, it's already March. So let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you agree with my takes, what you don't agree with, if you think that I'm completely bonkers, or if you like the video. Yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good one.